There's a new kind of bigotry in the world right now. Z,
And
have
what?
you been keeping up?
No,
There's
no,
new bigotry. There's new subculture racism that's gaining popularity online.
I'm unaware of that.
Have you heard or seen any of the videos exclaiming that robots are nothing but dirty
Oh,
silver?
yes, yes.
Let me tell you something. I have a list of 133 names.
Oh
we're
Lord.
gonna see which ones hit and which ones don't. Okay.
Okay.
This literally says top 10 best names to call your daughter's new robot boyfriend, and there's 133 of them.
Why? Who? Why, dude?
Care to join me?
Yes, absolutely. I
All
want to
right.
see. I want to see where this goes.
I'll go a little fast. All right.
Okay.
Clanker, tin
Basic.
skin,
Mm.
bucket of bolts, wireback, scrap head, rust bucket,
Okay.
bolt brain, chrome dome, circuit sniffer, oil dripper,
Okay.
grease monkey, spark plug,
Oh.
clicker, zappy, beep freak, nuts and bolts, mech
Okay.
moron, plug face,
That's kind of lame.
static junkie, buzz box, aluminum
Okay.
idiot,
That's too many syllables.
servo slug,
That's pretty good. Alliteration.
fuse face,
More alliteration.
processor peasant,
Okay. Sure.
rust rat, chrome clown, wire freak, data dump, techno trash, grease bucket,
Okay.
robo reject, AI
Reject.
ass wipe,
Okay.
steel stiff, tin twit,
Steel stiff.
dumb drive. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right there. Scrap head,
Okay.
glitch face, rusted wreck, overclocked
Scraphead
oaf.
wasn't earlier on that list.
Was it?
I'm surprised it wasn't.
Oh. Hard drive hobo,
Okay.
code monkey,
Code monkey.
metal mutt, metal mutt,
Metal mutt. Okay.
wrench brain,
Wrench
reboot
Four
reject, lag machine, oil bucket,
lag machine.
power down, mech mistake. This goes on in a coil creep, I see.
Coil creep. Okay.
Chip chump.
All right.
This goes on and on, dude. People are so creative.
I feel
It's
like
so
it was
great.
a game of alliteration for a hot minute. For a lot of it,
Absolutely.
actually.
Absolutely. Everything is a game of alliteration. But me and my cousins, we did our little family fantasy draft yesterday.
Ooh.
And I introduced this to them. And luckily, they are now in the mindset. If we said anything edgy around them, like 10 years ago, freak out. Crying, screaming, throwing. They'd freak out. But now, they're into it.
Hell yeah.
And I know that, or I discovered that when we were trying to come up with ones of our own, and I threw out Robo Retard,
Nice.
and they loved that. It's phenomenal.
All right. I mean, yeah, it is a game of alliteration. I mean, I think one of my teams was called the Danny Diddlers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, good old Schneider.
Don't do that. Don't do that. My team in that family chat is the Wireback Avoiders.
All right.
Just because we're into it, dude.
if I can be racist about one thing, it's going to be these.
Oh yeah, no. This is free reign right now, baby. One of my cousins' name is Clanker Haters. and the other one is metal mutts. They ran with it, dog. It's gone.
That's fantastic.
No, but it's hilarious. And it's also hilarious that there are people taking this so seriously. Have you seen these people?
No.
Dude, people are getting online and talking about, isn't this a little weird? Doesn't it feel weird that we're using slurs to robots? It seems like white people desperately want to be racist. And it's like, take a fucking joke, dude.
Can we just be funny, please? That would be really nice.
Let's worry about that in 30 years. How about that?
Now, what I really liked is the POVs that I'd see. One was like, you POV, your wife or your husband finds out you're a robot. And dude was just like, I haven't ever seen you drink water.
No, I love the ones where it's like you have a sit down with your daughter's robot boyfriend. And the guy's just like, okay, I'll be right there, honey. And he just... And I'm thinking in that video, he was like, what's the difference between you and the TV? What, you can talk? I can talk. If I cut me, I bleed. If I cut you, it's just oil, isn't it? Clanker.
Have you seen the Marvel Rivals one as well? There's I've seen those. I think it's usually like Moon Knight going off on Ultron.
For Moon Knight? They picked Moon Knight for the racist?
Moon Knight hates robots, dude. He's just fucking... These clankers and...
clankers.
Ultron's just trying to fire back, and Moon Knight's just like, yeah, well, at least mine's a god, and yours isn't a robot. Some oil and electricity or some shit. And I'm just like, okay, Moon Knight, damn.
All right, bro. No, when you play the Jedi games, Clanker originates from the Clone Wars because that's what they called the Roger, whatever. And all throughout Star Wars, there is just a hint of racism towards droids because every time a droid fucks up, someone in the scene goes, droids. What's that?
I don't know. They were specifically engineered to be some of the best. I don't know why they were considered, the clumsy one.
The way AI is going, though, the fact that it is now a possibility that our children could be hanging around androids. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's possible, I guess.
You can hang with them. You can't fuck them. You know? That's what I say.
I mean, are we considering, like, the bath time rubber ducky? Like...
You did not just bring up the duck with the dick.
I mean...
You did not bring up the duck with a dick. I think we talked about this, too. We talked about the whole sex robot thing, right?
Yeah.
Where do you put that? I'm not showing that to my family.
I don't know.
Oh, so how are you cleaning it?
I don't think I
Why do you got
think
me
about
thinking
that
about
very
that?
much.
Why?
I mean,
that's
but it would be possible.
Than the act. Stop. Oh my God! What, you taking bleach? You got some Clorox wipes?
I fucking guess. I don't know. Power washer?
Dude. And I think I sent you a video. People order sex toys all the time at Amazon.
Yeah.
And it's so... Dude, I think I showed you, I've gotten the torso. I've gotten just below the titties and the thighs and, I've gotten that. Shit's like 10 pounds. I pick it up and I'm like, God, Lee, what are you doing?
See, when I was there, I just remember putting them up into the bins. And there was one cart I had grabbed that was just a box full of vibrators. And I was just like, all right, cool. And I just happened to find the 2 aisles in that whole mod that was all other sex toys, I guess.
I want y'all to know this. If your package gets packed at Slap which is the quick version of pack. It's usually for smaller things.
Mm-hmm.
They can see your name and your address. I've packed a couple things where I go, all right, Delilah, what you doing? What you doing this weekend?
Dude, that makes me think of like any angry customer I see in like call centers. Like in a lot of cases, they will see your name and your address, and you're angry at them. Okay, Jeffrey, I see you.
I'm going to the dark web with this information. No, I think honestly we might do a whole episode. I've been thinking of like a 1-star episode.
Mm-hmm.
1-star sex toy reviews are some of the funniest things I've
Lord.
ever read. But also we got to get into the 5 stars. You know, the people that really loved it, that were really into it. You know what I mean?
I don't. See, there was one thing I remember seeing a review on, and all it was a picture of a bed with a towel on it, and of course a giant wet spot. And I was just like, I guess it works.
Okay. Just
Fine,
with a
I
thumbs
guess.
up in the picture. It's like just a wet spot. It's so vague as to what happened there. And then you scroll, it's like a 62-year-old woman going,
That'd be
5
terrifying. I don't think I'd want to see that very much, actually.
But no, imagine if you have that 10-pound, like, torso. You just do your thing, whatever. I mean, after I would start crying. Like,
There's
you get
no
done.
good feeling, because, like, you have to clean that. And it's just like, man.
Yeah, no, you have to clean it, but imagine you coming out of the trance that guys go into when they're feeling that way, and you look around, and I don't know, you're watching The Bear get down with a bunch of women at a strip club, and you look further down, and it's just this 10-pound thing making an addition to your bed that you just went ham on. You went crazy. I'm going to drop to my knees sobbing.
Somebody's crying after that.
I'm ordering an extra large pepperoni lover's pizza and a large Diet Coke.
And I'm just sitting there in my sadness.
And then a couple hours later, you have to clean that or it's going to get nasty. And I'm sobbing again. And then I'm ordering Taco Bell.
The cheesy gordita crunch, you know.
See, I need a chalupa. I need a chicken chalupa. No, I've thought. Let's be vulnerable right now. I've thought about getting me a little thing, right?
Okay.
Just to say I had it. Just to say I tried it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never in my life would I get something uncanny like a disassembled human body to do my thing. That's insane. Even like the lights, the flashlights with the mouth on it. That's nasty. That's some jigsaw. That's some Ed Gein stuff, dude.
It just reminds me of like, you ever like shopped on like Wish or some shit with like a fucked up search engine? Because I remember looking for shit like gifts and stuff for family, and then like part of it would be like the actual like full body dolls. I'm just like, why is that even like here? I'm in the anime section. Never mind. Let's change that category. Because that I wouldn't put past the anime section to have that there in those websites. So
luckily, I hung out with a lot of weird people in high school. Luckily, I never went to anybody's house and saw a hole in a anime pillow.
I'm glad I haven't seen that. Yeah.
Now, there was something in my room that my wife continues to accuse me of, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate this.
It won't let that be.
Okay, let me just say these are false accusations.
Yeah, I don't know what's here the item because it's
so she found a teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
with a hole cut out for his asshole.
So, Jack.
False accusations. I wasn't fucking no bear.
So, Jack.
She looked like Build-A-Bear in that bitch.
I'm going to ask her.
No, literally, she found it and she held it up, showed me the hole, and she went, "Jack?" And I said, no, it's not. And she went, "Well, it's perfectly right there. Someone had to cut it." False accusations.
I gotta text her and be like, "So tell me about this teddy bear."
So tell me about this teddy bear that Jack was fucking in high school.
That's fantastic.
Well, listen, I loved Yogi Bear growing up, you know?
Yeah, a little too much, it seems.
I watched those,
burning down the
you.
trees.
Hey, boo-boo.
Don't start a forest fire.
Oh my god, dude. No, but I've wanted to try it, just to say I tried. But I've had experience with like bad condoms, and I can only imagine what a bad experience with that would be. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
A bad condom, it leaves just a stank of rubber. Your dick feels weird.
And
you know
some
what
of
I mean?
them have weird smells.
Also, I'd be scared of getting stuck in there, you know?
Yeah, that'd be kind of scary. Yeah, you wouldn't want to take anything sharp to get it off.
Not to brag. Imagine calling the fire department because your dick is stuck in. That's 100% happened. Or at the very least, that's happened in like a hospital.
That's
Dude
happened.
Walked in.
No, it's had to have happened.
Yeah, no, they're like, man, oh my god, that dude's hung like a horse, and it's just a fleshlight that he had to pull his jeans over because his dick won't get out. It's like, help!
I mean, we all know that people have been like in for things stuck inside of orifices, but
yeah,
I don't know things stuck around appendages. At least one.
Have you ever got your dick caught in the fly?
No.
I did one time. That shit hurt so bad. So bad.
I'm glad I didn't.
I was like 5 years old. I never did the whole unzip, poke it out, and do that. No, never did that again.
How do you zip it in without? It's just like, oh, I'm done now. Gotta zip up.
Yeah, you do a little shake and you zip up, and
then you scream. Apparently,
yeah. Then I ran throughout the house with my dick out, screaming it hurts. So now
the first thought wasn't to unzip.
No, of course not. I was 5 years old. So now I just, I pee with my pants down at my ankles, just like everybody else.
All right, sure.
Even at the urinal.
I remember those kids that would do that. Yeah.
That's disgusting. Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop that. I was fully joking. Because I knew some kids where I'd walk into the bathroom and just ass cheeks out. Stop.
Yeah. I remember that too. And I would just turn around. I'm just like, no, I'm good.
I've been thinking of doing solo content on the YouTube channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought of a good video to start off with was hazing. I want to do a bunch of sports stuff, but just tell stories in sports.
Okay.
But when you look up hazing, there's a couple good stories, but a lot of it is just high schoolers getting sexually assaulted by their teammates. And I was like, maybe this isn't a good, first video. Like, hey, check out my content,
Yeah.
Maybe that's not a good starting off point. It's just a bunch of dudes getting mopped. What is it, by the way? Jocks are some of the most homophobic people on the planet, yet they love just destroying assholes. They love doing it.
I think it's projection. Is that the word?
Projection,
Yeah.
humiliation.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I feel like actually it was the leader of the group was gay, and he was like, "Oh, let's pull his pants down and jerk him off a little bit. Huh? Wouldn't that be funny?"
Yeah.
He'll be shitting himself.
They just had people that were just like, "Yeah, let's fucking do it, bro. Let's do it."
Yeah, let's do it, bro. He's like, "Oh, really? Really? How about I just sit in the corner and watch? How about I do that?"
How about next incoming freshman, we just pull up a chair and watch next time.
I thought we pull up a chair. Let's play Soggy Biscuit. You want to play Soggy Biscuit?
Except for they lose every time.
Except for I lose every time. Oh no, I gotta eat the biscuit.
Oh no, I can't believe it.
Man, I'm so bad at this game.
I don't know why hazing has become what it is, I guess.
Dude, hazing, I don't get it. And I don't get hazing that takes place not only in sports, all over the place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially in like, dude, when you go to a trade job, the horror stories I've heard from there of guys just, oh my God,
getting
dude.
absolutely trashed on at work and shit.
Frat houses forcing like 120-pound kid to drink an entire fifth of Jack Daniel's whiskey. And they just fucking die.
Yeah.
And honestly, dude, I don't want my first image when I'm a spirit looking back down on my body is just a bunch of guys surrounded going, "Bro, he's a lightweight, bro. Bro, fucking wake up,
he
dude.
blacked out, bro.
Oh, the freshie can't handle it. Come on, bro.
Dick on his forehead."
Yo, Kyle, put your balls on his eyes, dude." Yeah, no, I can't.
I don't think I would like that image of myself very much.
No, but like, dude, the hazing. Can we knock it off?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
2020. You want to hear the most ridiculous hazing story I've heard, though?
What?
All right, so people out there, if you take a trip to Oklahoma and you find yourself on the campus of Oklahoma University and a football player comes up to you and says, "Yo, I'm in the O Club. You want a glass of grape juice?" Don't. All right?
Okay.
So this comes from the memoir of Mr. Lance Allworth, receiver for the Oklahoma Sooners and then the Cowboys, and I think the Chargers at one point. He was nicknamed No Pants Lance. I'm not going to tell you why he was nicknamed that. All I'm going to tell you is involved depression, the book 1984, and a couple third graders. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Maybe a story for a different day of old No Pants, okay?
Maybe a story for later.
But basically, they had this O Club. It was basically the elites of the football team. Mm-hmm. And they said, all right, so you're going to have to bear crawl across the entire football field. Simple. Bear crawls suck, especially as a lineman, and my slow ass just, That's how I would bear crawl, right?
Yeah.
But you got to hold grapes in your ass. You just got to hold a couple in there. And they can't fall out. All right? Oh, and you know, when you're doing these bear crawls with the grapes shoved in your ass, you need hydration. It's hot outside. It's Oklahoma. Summer, right?
Okay.
So we'll give you some menstrual blood to hydrate with. Question: how the fuck did college football players in the 1960s get a hold of menstrual blood? How did that happen? Who provided this?
Who approved it? Who gave it to them? Who supplied it?
But as you're taking your sips and you're doing the bear crawl and you got these grapes up your ass, we're going to be constantly poking you with cattle prods. You know, the tasers they use for cows.
Oh, gosh.
And you know what the funniest part of this story is?
Is it
You may be thinking to yourself,
down and
where's
back?
the coaches? Where's the adults in this situation? Should they
Probably
get a hold
watching,
on
I
this?
guess.
Yeah. They were watching
Of
to,
course.
and I quote, make sure things didn't get too sadistic. What? What? I'm sorry. Did a couple people try to get decapitated?
What is their version of too sadistic?
That's what I'm saying. The coaches were watching these activities. Were they coaching them up on how to put the max amount of grapes in the asshole?
Grapes in the ass.
Oh my
Which
god!
part of that
dude.
isn't sadistic?
What are we talking about?
What do these teachers do on their off time?
I mean, maybe they were just like, fuck it. in the stand. Especially if like one of the kids being initiated failed their class or was a dickhead the entire year. Yeah, no, shove more grapes. How about take those grapes out of his ass and put them in his mouth? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't. Nah.
Yeah, dude. It's disgusting. Why
Is that
did
how
that
far? Is
happen?
that as far as it went? Is it just
Yeah.
one trip down and they're good?
Yeah, one trip down. 110-yard bear crawl of doing that. Ah! Dude, menstrual blood. Why? Honestly, I could take the grapes in the ass and a cattle prod would suck. Why are you making me drink? What are we talking? And how did you get that? That would be my first reaction, to look them in the face and be like, where did you get that? Why do you have
I'm
that?
sorry, I'm fighting the moment the grapes come out. We're not even making it to the blood.
You're in the bathroom and you're like, oh man, the guys are going to finally accept me. The guys are going to like me, and they're just bagged grapes.
It's like, oh, snack? No.
Oh yeah, no, I need my energy for today's activities. And they're like, bend over, doc.
I'm like, fuck you mean by that?
What do you mean?
I don't think I heard you correctly. I'm sorry, repeat that?
Yeah. You try to like get out and they're like, nah, freshie. Take them pants off and you're just swinging. You don't care if you die. I'm not getting grapes up my
fighting
ass.
for my motherfucking life.
No, it'd be so intimidating if they all like surround you in your locker and they just go, red or green. What? Red or green.
Red or green. Do you like cotton candy? How you feel about sugar?
I don't know. That reminds me of that Boondocks clip where he's like, I like to put peanut butter and jelly on my asshole. I call it a peanut butter and jelly and asshole sandwich. But Tom here is calling it lunch.
I mean, all right.
Yeah, no. Luckily, the closest thing ever to that sort of thing that happened in the locker rooms I was in was they found a used tampon in the locker room. I don't know how. Maybe the ladies were using it.
I was going to say, was it the men's locker room?
Yeah. Maybe the ladies were using it. Maybe a visiting away kind of deal. These were the lockers right outside the basketball court, so who knows?
Yeah.
But they took this used tampon and chased down. Dude tried to run, and he got away for a second, but then he came back because he had to get his stuff, and they knew it. So they tackled him to the ground, and he had the clamps on his mouth, dog. He was not opening that, but then they plugged his nose. They plugged his nose, and he had to open it, and they just dropped that bitch down his throat.
I'm airing that place out.
He went to the bathroom, immediately threw up, dude. Immediately just projectile vomited.
I'm good.
And I dipped. I didn't want to see the repercussions of that action.
Oh, you were there?
Honest. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Oh no.
And see, dude, I was not a popular kid on that football team. I got picked on by a lot of the dudes. Thank God. Because first of all, I wouldn't have gotten away to begin with. All right? I was done.
You would have been stuck swinging.
Yeah, yeah. I would have been on the floor going, no! No!
I like how all the thankfulness is I wasn't the one that they did it.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I'm with you.
Yeah, dude, there was like 5 guys, dude. Just thank God it wasn't me.
I
Thank
would have been
God.
fighting for my life.
Amen.
Ain't no way.
That's what I say. I praise Jesus at that point.
Because ain't no way they doing that to me. I'm telling you now.
You ain't getting
I will come back tomorrow for my shit.
I will pass out from not being able to breathe before I let you drop that thing down.
I will die before my mouth opens. I'm telling you that.
I will die. No, that was the most embarrassing thing that happened to me. Was I grew up not in a great situation.
Mm-hmm.
And the shoes I wore to school were the same shoes that I used to paint this lady's house. So they were white, specks of paint all over them.
Yeah.
And they called them the construction worker 3s and would not shut the fuck up about it. They thought that was the funniest shit.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people in socks and sandals, and we called them the Come to Jesus 4s or some shit like that.
Nice.
That was basically the end of it.
I had a pair of shoes I had one pair of shoes that I got compliments on, and they were real nice. They were a brand new pair of Nikes, red and black with white in them, and they're pretty sick.
Yeah.
I wore them to summer practice, which we just practice in the parking lot of the school for some reason.
Football?
Yeah.
Ouch.
And
okay.
And a couple guys were like, "Those are some really nice shoes." So appreciate that. So you sure you want to practice in them? I was like, I don't care. Yeah. My mom can't buy me 3 pairs of shoes, dog. And
Yeah.
I don't got a job. So
we can what we got.
Yeah, I just wrote up this whole thing because I'm trying to really find closure on football.
Mm-hmm.
Playing in it. I'm tired of reminiscing and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And there's a story I have, and I wrote it down as a funny thing, but my mom one time, I don't know what I did to these cleats, but they were in bad condition. Bad enough to where she had to tape the sole of the shoe to the shoe. To the cleat.
Yeah, it do be like that.
It worked.
Hell yeah. Was it duct tape?
Uncomfortable. Yeah. And luckily it was she would do it. I played for the Bulldogs, so it was yellow and purple. So it was that on the regular. And then every October we did the pink, the breast cancer awareness thing.
Yeah.
So she'd wrap it in pink tape. It worked.
Hey, if it works, it works. I don't think I've ever had I have had shoes get pretty bad. I did have this probably fake pair of black Air Force Ones, I want to say.
Yeah.
A long time ago. They had the sole split from the tip of the shoe, so they were talking. That was about it.
Luckily, as bad as it gets now, I don't destroy the shoes. I destroy the insole.
Yes, same.
And my lady, thankfully now, if I feel it getting bad enough, we'll go and grab some Dr. Scholl's or whatever, put it in there. But the first time we did that, she pulled out the insole of the shoe, and there was just a massive hole at the tip of it, and she just looked through it like it was a looking glass. She went, "What?" I was like, "Man, there's calluses all over the bottom of my feet. I wonder why."
You should see my work shoes. So I got these. So Amazon, they provide you with what is it, $225 for shoes.
Something like that.
I think it's every year or so. Well, I mean,
every 6 months.
Every 6 months. Oh, yeah. I got one pair. The shoes they were like Timberland Pros, I think, and they were slightly too big for the size. Like they ran a little big. So they tore my ankles up. Then I got another pair like a year or two after I quit Amazon. It was wild. I got that email, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it, and they showed up. So got those, and then I got some insoles for them. But I've had so many like jobs on my feet that the insoles for those shoes are like frayed and falling apart. I'm just like, yeah, it's time for some new ones now.
Yeah, there's no hand-me-downs when it comes to shoes for me, dude. My shoes are done when I'm done with them.
Yeah.
I walk them until they are dust.
Yeah, my shoes, they have the part that on the heel, I guess, that sticks up a little bit, just kind of rounds over the heel. That part has like the cloth on it just kind of came apart, I guess. So it's like, yeah, not too much time left on those.
I told you about me scaring the shit out of that supervisor, right?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, for those of you, I'll tell the story. I get exhausted at that place. I get exhausted enough to where I can't talk. All right, and Z has seen this because I will send him a snap that's like 3 paragraphs of text and just a picture of me because I didn't want to text because I already dedicated to the Snapchat, but I was too exhausted to talk. Right, this happened a couple times. So you need to know that, and you also need to know that at Amazon, if there is very little work for the picker, they will throw you all over the mod. All over the mod.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, I've described the layout. I'll try to describe it as best as I can one more time. A singular mod has 3 stories, 3 levels. In that mod, you got the high side. There's aisles that stretch from 100 to 245. All right. And then you have the high side, which is like the 700-800s in those aisles. You got the low side that's like the 1-200s, right? And that's the mod. It stretches all across whatever.
Yeah.
When there's no work, you will be thrown from like, so a layout would be like B100, E251, right?
Yeah.
B100 is the aisle. E251 is the bin. So you would go from 100 to like 100 on the first floor to now 180 on the third floor, and then back down to like, I don't know, 150 on the second floor, like over and over, just to pick one item up and down the stairs, all over the mod. That shit will be happening. Okay. Now, in this instance, it was 4:00, and I had been doing that for 2 hours. 2 items, up, down, up, down, up, down. I was exhausted. Yeah. And it finally gets to 5 minutes before my break. Legitimately 5 minutes. Dude comes up to me and says, "Hey, how's it going?" And again, exhausted, plus the resting bitch face, I just looked at him like, and he went, "So I see your rates down a little bit. Is everything okay?"
Brother, look at my path.
So I look at him in a more pissed off look, just cocking my head going, because that pissed me off. You're going to talk about whatever. And he goes, "Is everything okay?" I wait a couple seconds and I just go, and he just backs up a little bit and he's just, all right. Just walks away. And honestly, the next day I found him and I was like, "Dude, I'm sorry if I gave off like I'm going to throw you. Because I was on the 3rd floor. So I was like, I'm sorry if I gave off. I'm going to pick you up and throw you off the balcony. But I was exhausted. He was like, it's all good. I appreciate you apologizing. But in that moment, I scared the shit out of him. And for those of you who've never seen me stand up, I've made some angles that make me look fucking massive in the worst way. Mm-hmm. But I'm 6'3", like 370 pounds. This dude, $160, comes up to my chest. So when he looked into my eyes, no, like he was like, he said, "Luckily I'm on the outside, so I can dip if this guy charges me."
He said, "I'm going to ask this with the utmost caution. Is everything okay?"
Is everything? That was I honestly almost laughed, but I was so pissed off when he was just like waited a couple seconds after I said nothing. It was just, is everything okay?
I just imagine either it's going two ways. You either going yes or no and very much anger after that or something.
Or if I'm at the level of I'm done with this job and I'm done with my life and I just yank his ass up and throw him off the side of the rail.
It's like, don't come with this bullshit.
Yeah, no, dude, the audacity to ask about my rate when they can see the path. Just look at the bins you've sent me to and look at the items in the tote I've had. Just look at it.
Yeah.
Your rate's kind of low. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Matter of fact, I feel my rate's fine, actually. You can go somewhere else.
Yeah, no, I don't throw him off the balcony. I just grab him by the shirt. My rate is fine. What?
I think there was
my rate? It's okay. Okay.
And they come back 5 minutes later with security, like, yeah, this is the guy.
This is the guy. And that's when I say, fuck it. I just start swinging.
So I ain't come back this bitch anymore anyways. I don't care.
Listen, no, there was some bullshit.
And somebody's just watching like, there we go. It's white boy again, I guess.
There we go. This fat fuck. He's going to give himself a heart attack. Jesus.
Now, I think some people really do tend to give themselves heart attacks, especially when it's like just anger and stuff.
I've really, really tried to work on it. I've really, really tried to work on not getting angry. But I get so worked up over some stupid shit. And like I've tried, I think I've talked to you, I've tried not to get so angry at everybody leaving their shit everywhere. And Amazon doing stupid shit like, oh my God, dude. But I end up on Saturday, I'm like, it's my last day. So of course everything's going to piss me off. Make the night go by so slow. Because you're ready to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the worst days for me would be the Thursdays I'd go in, or I guess Wednesdays, depending on if there's mandatory PTO, and the Saturdays I get off. Those are the days I don't want to be there the most. Yeah. Like in the middle of the week, I'm used to it, sure, fine. Beginning and end, like either I want my weekend or I just don't want to be here yet.
Right. And I try not to engage with like online people as much. I did a morally grandstanding thing where this dude wrote an essay just because I said that Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson may be the best quarterback in the league. And all I replied to this because I knew I had to reply or it was just going to bounce in my head. I just said they need to bring back the character limit. Holy shit. Because it was like 3 stanzas. And the dude came back with, oh, you know, reading is hard, I know. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going essay for essay. I'm not doing it. This is a TikTok comment section.
Yeah, we're comparing stat for stat, brother.
Yeah, and then I scroll and I see someone saying, hey, Trump's bringing us back. I'm like, fucking God. It makes me happy. TikTok, it makes me happy that this new ID thing that they're going to do, apparently, it might drive me off several websites just because I'm not doing that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's like my wife is going to do it, no matter how many times I tell her not to. So I'll still be able to watch like YouTube just using her account. But in terms of my stuff, if it comes to a point where you can't use TikTok or Spotify or YouTube unless you upload your ID, go fuck yourself. No.
Honestly, I don't know how I'd feel about it. I guess it depends on the content of the app and who owns it, I guess. Because there's like several companies I'm aware that would probably already have this information anyways.
Yeah.
But others it's just like, I don't think I want you to have it.
Anything Meta, like Facebook, Instagram, shit like that.
I'm fairly certain they already have it.
Yeah, but still, no, you know, I'm not just gonna hand over free. You know,
I mean, I think I had to do something similar just to get my account back when I was locked out ever so long ago because I hadn't been on it forever. For some reason, it just got blocked because something in the terms and conditions.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, sure. And I think I had to upload like a picture of myself and like my ID. And, like they verified it and unblocked my account.
I say YouTube, but Google probably already has that. But
Google
still,
definitely already has it.
But in terms of like, I didn't hop down Rockstar's throat when these leaks came out that they are going to require ID for you to do a lot of the stuff in GTA 6 online.
Okay. I mean, fair enough, I guess.
I don't give a lot of weight to it, but if they do that, I'm
still getting the game, honestly.
No.
Because, I mean, think about it. I mean, besides, no. See, that wasn't going to be a good way to put that. Because, I mean, they've had several leaks, but, like, so has a lot of other companies, and so has the government. So, I mean, there's no 100% guarantee that your information's not out there, but if it's like that, I honestly, sure, I guess.
See, but let me tell you something. Life is about pretending like everything is normal and okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I can go to sleep at night saying I did not give my information willingly to this random company in quote unquote make sure children don't get where they need to be even though they're just going to use their parents' ID, mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. I can go to sleep. I won't have, you know.
I mean, they've already got your address.
Especially the companies like Meta, where there's a new data breach every other week. And I believe they've openly admitted that they have sold user data to whoever, to advertising companies and whoever.
I believe so, yeah.
You know what? I can sleep good at night knowing that I didn't willfully give that over. And I can pretend, you know?
I mean,
imagination.
Sure. Whatever suits you the best, I guess. I'm just more pessimistic. I'm just like, it's probably already out there. I've done my due diligence to make sure it doesn't get used.
Fair. I need that app that, what is that app that you can put on your phone to where you can enter the same password to get into whatever account, but it is constantly shifting your password so it's harder to hack into your stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Wendy Goon mentioned it when I think he's still locked out of his Twitter because he had a whole crypto thing. But now he's got this app that apparently most content creators have to where it encrypts your password by changing it literally like every hour, maybe even less. It just jumbles up a random thing.
So like an authentication key type shit, like how it, like, you know, the authenticator apps where they have the 6 number codes and they'll change around every, 15, 30 seconds?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
which I
guess it would work.
I'm a nobody, but I had someone just get into my Facebook and completely lock me out. Someone is using my email for an Amazon account that I don't have. Someone is just like, I got an email for an ice cream maker. And I texted my lady. I was like, did you order this? She said, no. And someone just used my email to make an Amazon account.
How? Don't you already have one under your email?
No, the one I use is under my phone number.
But would it be tied to your email anyways because you work there?
It's tied to her email. The account that we've had for years, even before I worked at Amazon, her email, my phone number. And now it's officially connected to my job because we get free Amazon Prime, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the account itself, no. Her email, my phone number.
Oh, okay.
That's why, dude, I try to sneak a little Grubhub because if you get Amazon Prime, you get no delivery fee on Grubhub. And I was like, sick. I'm going to sneak that, in the middle of the night because I'm fat.
And she saw it in her email?
She wakes up in the morning. She's like, did you get Taco Bell last night? I said, no. And she said, I got this email saying thank you for your order. And I was like, fuck.
Do you know how rough it is whenever I go to go back home and stay with my mom for a few days? And she's like at work. She works overnights. And it'll be like midnight, 1:30, and I get hungry. So I'll get some Dodger's chicken. And they'll drop it off at the front door. And we have the Ring doorbell. So about 15, 20 minutes later, when she looks at her phone, I'll get a text message like, all right, big hungry. I'm just like, see?
Bro, shut up. You just call her just to say, bro, shut up. Shut up.
It's like, see, this was for me, not for you to see.
I will sneak deliveries. I'm so bad at this. Is the worst trait I have. I will sneak food deliveries while telling my lady I have no money. That I'm my fat ass. My fat ass, dude. Stop. Hey, do as I say, not as I do. Don't do this. I'm getting slightly better at it. Okay? Don't do this.
Okay.
But now that we have someone living with us, it's harder. Because they, the downstairs area of my place?
Yeah.
They live down there, and it's basically like their own area, right? But it's that they don't like being alone down there, so they'll just go to the living room after order me a cheeky little chicken tender, some chicken wings or something. So I'll go to the door and I'll grab it and I'll look at them and be like, "You want one, huh?" There was one time that I was on the phone with my lady and they walked in and they were like, "Yeah, Jack gave me some chicken tenders." And I went, they just froze. They were like, and I just heard that on the other side of the phone, "What chicken tenders?"
There'll be plenty of times where I'm like, it's like late at night and I think I ordered food and I'm just like, I don't want to wake any of my roommates up or anything. So like, I'll be kind of quiet and I go out to the front door and him and his girlfriend are just chilling on the couch. And I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yo,
how you doing?
That's my walk of shame.
Dude, what y'all watching?
I know if I was single, there's that famous walk of shame. You walking out to the car in your boxers, trying to pick up all your shit after,
Mm-hmm.
I know if I was single, I'd be getting no bitches. So that walk of shame would be walking in front of everybody in the house to go grab some Taco Bell at 1 a.m. that I just ordered.
Not knowing that they'd be hanging in the living room.
Yeah. They're just like, "You good?" I'm like, "I'm going to go watch Power Rangers." "Shut up. Leave me alone."
SpongeBob's going. I got to get back to it.
No.
More than a few times, it's just like at the most random points, like I'll just catch my roommates just like out in the living room. Like in the morning before work, I'll like go use the bathroom and he's just kind of chilling on the couch and I'm just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah. I have scared the shit For some reason, if you want to wake me up, there's a certain way of doing it.
Slap
I don't
the
know
fuck out of
why.
you.
I don't know. Don't do that. If there's anything sharp around me, don't do that. I'll explain.
Okay.
My lady has learned to wake me up without having me flip out is to rub my shoulder and say like, hey, wake up or whatever. And I'll wake up just fine. But my roommate will try to wake me up and she will stand across the bed and be like, Jack, wake up. And I don't know why, but I have launched out of the bed like I'm having a PTSD Vietnam flashback. Literally in the pose, just looking at him going,
it's like, this is not sleep paralysis. I am breaking through this bitch.
Yeah, and they've literally, I remember this so vividly. They look at me and they're like, hey, it's time to go get it from work. It's time to go get your wife from work. And I've just been like, and I'll get dressed. I don't know why I do that.
See, I don't wake up like in a panic ever. Unless it's like from a bad dream or something. But I don't ever remember like ever actually waking up like in a panic. There have been I can wake up to an alarm, I can wake up on my own. But if somebody wakes me up, for some reason that just pisses me off. It's just like a lot.
I share the clip all the time with my lady of the caption was, you wake your wife up at 6 a.m. like she asked you to. And it's that scene from Avatar when he first gets up and he just clocks the first dude he sees.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much something like that. Like, I don't know if I'm back at home again with my mom and she'll wake me up. It's just immediate anger because like I don't have anything I need to be doing. Why are you waking me up? Yeah. It's just immediate, just anger. I'm just like, oh my gosh, don't wake me up. Let me wake up on my own.
My panic like that may just stem from when I was like in school, especially like in elementary school. Me and my brothers attended the same school and we all just kind of held each other accountable. Mm-hmm. But I'm 2 years older than my closest brother, Yeah. So I was in middle school and high school before them, like a couple of years before them. Mm-hmm. So I would have to wake myself up, and I'm a heavy sleeper and I stay up all night. Always have. Yeah. So that may be a trigger from all the times my mom had to scream for me to wake up. And I don't know. The funniest story my mom ever had of me doing that was she came out of her room and I was slumped on the couch, dude. I was full. Missed the bus.
Sawing logs.
Yeah, dude, missed the bus. And she went, what are you doing? And I jumped out of bed and I ran over to the Xbox. And I don't know what I heard. I can't tell you what I heard. But what she saw was me starting to shake and cry, saying my alarm wouldn't go off while turning the Xbox on and off. And she was like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, my alarm didn't go off. I don't know. It didn't go off. And she had to go back to the room because she was laughing so hard.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. See, the worst one I've got, I think I've told it before, is just in the dream, I was placing an order at, I think, McDonald's or some shit because I was fucking hungry. And I woke up and finished placing the order, like as my mom woke me up or something. And she was like, what, are you hungry or something? I was like, I guess.
I guess.
And a large fry. And I'm just like, what?
Yo, dude, I have fallen asleep. Like, I've taken a nap after I've ordered some lunch. And them cats outside. I've opened the door and they've ripped apart that bag trying to get my stuff. I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? The hell's going on?
They ain't been fed. Their owners are.
But have you ever been scared in a friend's house, though, by one of the family members?
Scared in a friend's house by a family member? No.
Dude, I went to my buddy's house and they didn't tell his stepdad that I was coming, apparently.
Okay.
And this was such unfortunate timing. He walks in, and I haven't grown a lot since this was like junior year of high school. I was maybe a couple pounds lighter, okay? Shut up. Shut up. But he didn't see anybody else. He saw me like just going through the fridge or some shit. Shut up. Shut up. But that's all he saw was this big ass white dude going through the fridge. And legitimately, I got terrified because he was as tall as me, just this dark, like Puerto Rican dude.
Who the fuck are you?
And dude, he didn't say anything. He walked by me going, like just staring me down.
Oh, that's would have been.
He walked back to where dude's mom was, and he was like, "Who's the white kid in there?" She was like, "Oh, it's Zed's friend. It's fine." And dude came out. He's like, "Oh, how you doing?" And I was like, "Hey." First, I was like,
freshly shake hands,
Yeah, dude. I said, "No, it's not good vibes in here. I might have to dip."
He just didn't know who you were,
I went in there. I was like, "I'm about to get my ass beat." Dude.
At least he decided to look and then ask before he decided to absolutely trash your shit, because it seems like that's what he would have done.
Yeah, probably because he sized me up and he was like, "Well, he can't run out of here. I'll catch him."
It's like, what's he gonna do? Trip?
What's Jonah Hill gonna do? You think he's gonna get away? I know his fat ass don't drive.
Does he have a Segway parked outside?
He's got a little razor scooter he thinks he's gonna get away on.
He's gonna hit the brakes and go flying over the handlebar.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna bring it up. That's a callback right there. That's a callback and a half.
Yep.
And with that, this was Red Light Homies. We hope you enjoyed the episode. We apologize for the inconsistency. It's been a whole lot of nonsense. Both in mindset and timing
and work ethic. We've been all over the place.
Yeah, we've been slouching. And last episode, I said we would stop, and we didn't. This episode, I'm going to say we stop, and we're going to. We're going to come out with a bunch of
making this
bangers.
a promise. We got it.
Absolutely.
I got the hiccups now.
I'm out of practice, so stay with me. Make sure you like, rate, and share, especially sharing. Z, what's a little 5-star, cheeky little 5-star rating these people can leave?
I'm going to preemptively leave 5 stars because these guys said they would do better, and I believe them. 5 stars.
Absolutely. We said we're sorry. We're sorry.
Sorry.
But while you do that, also click the crooked arrow and share to whatever platform you want to share on, whether that's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, messages, whatever you want to do. But also, if you're out in the world, someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, I want to listen to just 2 good old Tennessee boys yapping about their life." Z, what do they do?
Well, you can head on over to the boys, Jackie and Z, over at Red Light Homies, where, the good old Tennessee boys talk about their lives.
Amen. This was the homies, Jackie and Z.
That's me. Oh, I'm struggling through this. We got it.
We'll see y'all next Monday.
Peace out.
Rolling up a little bit of pie. Rolling with some shit that's fine. Fine shit hard on a 9. I'm rubbing on the tabs on the spine. Rolling through in the 8 Wake up, be on the grind. Serving at 6:15. Serving in the 615.